Hi everyone, welcome to week 13 of English 97. We are going to start working on your final portfolio for the course, which is just crazy. It's kind of the culmination of all of the work that you've done this semester. So in this video, I am going to talk more about the portfolio and then also the last kind of major assignment we'll be working on, which is a cover letter for your portfolio. So let's go ahead and get started. The end of the semester is quickly approaching, so I just wanted to kind of go over our schedule and where we're at in the semester. So we are starting week 13 this week, you'll see up here. And then we have next week, followed by Thanksgiving break. Actually next week is Thanksgiving break. Woo! And then we've got one more week after that, and then that's when our final portfolios are due. So about a month, a little less than a month from now, but your final portfolios are due December 8th. That is a hard and fast deadline. I can make no exceptions to that deadline, okay? So December 8th, you'll have to turn in your full portfolio, which will include 2 essays that you've revised and a cover letter, which will start this week. So we're starting those portfolios this week. We have worked in our class about revising your essays, so you should have, hopefully, a revised, more polished version of all 3 essays at this point. So for your portfolio, you want to turn in 2 of those essays. So what you'll do is you'll look at all 3 and you'll decide for yourself, okay, which do I like best and what maybe shows the most like, kind of diversity in my writing or the most growth, what kind of shows the best representation of me as a writer. So to pass English 97, you are required to turn in this portfolio. Make sure that you have all of the pieces for it to be considered complete. Once the portfolio is all together, what I'll do is send it to the rest of the English department. And a committee of us are going to read the portfolios and assess them, grade them for whether they should pass the course or not. But keep in mind, the ultimate decision is mine. So you'll have probably 2 or 3 people read your portfolio that are not me. They'll give their recommendations, and then the final grade is up to me as your instructor. So what you need to do is simply work on your cover letter and then choose 2 of the essays that you'd like to include in your portfolio. So the assignments that we have for this week are going to start working towards that goal. What I'll ask you guys to do is that you choose your 2 essays you're going to use, and then the first of those I want you to submit to SWIC's online writing lab, which I will actually go through in just a minute. But this will be kind of our last step to polishing these essays and to see if the Success Center has any other feedback that you haven't gotten from me or your classmates. We do have a discussion board due this week. It focuses on reflection, which is what your cover letter will focus on, and then also the 2 essays that you want to include. And then your kind of main assignment for this week is pre-writing for the cover letter that goes with your portfolio. So let's talk about submitting to the online writing lab first. So this is accessible through eStorm. When you log on, you should see a button that says Quick Links. When you click on that Quick Links tab, you should see this menu on the left-hand side, and you want the button that says Success Center Owl. You'll see a little owl. And then it'll give you some information on the owl here. I'll also post a video on how to upload to the owl in case you get confused. So the online writing lab is a really great resource because it is tutors at the Success Center that are going to look over your writing online. So you don't have to go into the Success Center, you don't have to set up an appointment. All you do is send your writing this way, and then virtually they'll send it back to you probably in a day or 2. So once you get to this place, you'll go to submit a writing assignment. You'll click there and you'll come to this page. So this is where you're going to enter in the information for whatever first portfolio essay you'd like to include. So you can give it a name, like maybe Portfolio Essay 1. You can choose your course that this is for, and then they'll ask you what your instructor's name is. My name's Beauville, but it should pop up actually. Then you want to describe the assignment. So if you're including your interest essay, then tell them what the essay was supposed to be about. You can also copy information from the assignment sheet. It's fine. Then you're going to need to give them a couple questions about your writing. Maybe you want them to check for punctuation mistakes. So your question could be, do I have commas and periods where I need them? Or is my introduction clearly telling my reader what I'm talking about? And then what you're going to do is copy and paste your essay here. So to do that, the best way is to use these keyboard shortcuts I've linked up to the right. You want to select all the text, then hold down Control-C, go to where you want to paste it in this box, and then hit Control-V. Is the quickest way. Sometimes your computer's right-click copy and paste won't work, and the keyboard shortcuts always do. So I will again post a video kind of explaining the OWL. It's a great resource, and I am hopeful that you guys will get some good feedback from it. So besides the first portfolio essay, the other thing we're going to focus on is your cover letter. So the assignment sheet for the cover letter is on Blackboard under our Week 13 folder, but I'm going to go over it here as well. So this description here says, this final assignment in English 97 will help us achieve the following goal for our course. Be able to articulate writing choices, strategies, growth, strengths, and weaknesses in order to become more successful writers. So the assignment is, for your end of semester portfolio, you need a way to introduce your writing to the English department and give a description of the work you've completed so far. The cover letter is your way. This letter will be our final writing assignment in English 97 outside of preparing for the portfolio. Your letter should be formal, polished description of your writing this semester, your strengths and weaknesses as a writer, and what you hope to continue working on. It should also describe the essays you've chosen for your portfolio and how you've revised them. Remember that your audience is the English department faculty at SWIC, so other instructors like me. What can you use to show that you are ready for English 101? What can you discuss about this semester specifically? A few things. I want this letter to be about 2 pages, but between 1 and 2 is fine. It's going to be to the writing committee, so to the English faculty, and it's going to discuss you as a writer, how you've changed, what you've written this semester, and how you've revised them. So hopefully the assignments we've had up to this point can help you with the cover letter. But the readings for this week have lots of examples on what makes a good cover letter, and then also things to think about as you write. So I'll actually show you where those readings are real quick. So on our course, you'll notice there's a student guide to the portfolio area. Our readings are here for this week. Okay, so we are going to read chapter 2 and then also chapter 6, which is cover letters. We'll open this cover letters PDF, and it kind of gives you a description here about the cover letter. And then if you scroll down, there's also some tips, what we don't want to see, what we hope to see, and then some examples of an effective letter. So if you want to kind of see where we're going, that's what the readings this week are going to help you do. So this week, though, all we're doing is the pre-writing. So this is that, again, an outline of what your letter is going to say. The first part's going to be just you as a writer. I've given you some prompts to answer, like about the semester, and I just want you to kind of free write on those. Just have fun with it. Kind of be honest and just answer the question. The second part's going to be the essays you want to include. This is the focus on your writing specifically. And then the conclusion, this is what I really want you guys to work with in convincing the department and the committee that you are ready for English 101. So in that conclusion, I want you to clearly state why you think that you should be able to move on to English 101. And hopefully this will be an effective and persuasive way to show all of the hard work that you've put in this semester. And in all honesty, you guys have done some really great work, and all of you, I think, are capable of succeeding in English 101 and passing this course. And I think the most difficult thing is that you need to believe it, all right? And that's where you show it in this cover letter. If you believe it, they will believe it, all right? So I'm really looking forward to seeing our portfolios as they come together and these cover letters, and I will talk to you soon.